Rafaela.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. And it hits off the monster. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And here is Stephen Kwan. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground right side, Marte. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And it's 1-0. Here's Manny Machado now.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. O'Hearn squeezes it, and that is that. Back here at Fenway, and today's starter, Clark Schmidt. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Back here in Boston, J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. One gone, bottom half of the first. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And before the pitch, he steps off. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
And that one ripped to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 outs, bases empty. Mike Trout up next for the Red Sox. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Inside, and it hit him.
First base.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Now let's go and like the city,
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball. 2 strikes.
Trout leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And delivers outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in it.
A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. So bases all loaded up. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Hard liner. And that is the inning. Top of the second. Now here is Cody Bellinger. Irvin back to work. That one outside. And that is ball 1. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Marte throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Geraldo Perdomo steps to the plate for the White Sox. Perdomo measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Now that's smacked to right center and a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ward. And makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Back in Boston, we head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Trevor Story. Cut on and lifted in the air. Varsho on the move. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. So up next, Taylor Ward. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Justin Turner. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back inside Fenway Park, and now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ward pulls it down, 1 away. Jacob Young steps to the plate for the White Sox.
The center fielder, Jacob Young.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, Ceddanne Rafaela steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one the other way. Marte whips it to first, and that is the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Fires over to Bellinger. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Second baseman, Marte.
And there's a foul ball. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. And now batting, Mike Trout. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time.
Rips one to right. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next pitch is outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's towards center. Young gets under it, brings it in, and the inning is over. On to the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That one missed. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Makes the grab for the second out. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. In the dirt. Fly ball down the line. Ohtani. And that'll do it. Back here in Boston, bottom 4. And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Stays alive.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And now Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard hit right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Trevor Story. Flied to right his first time. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Irvin back to work. To the right side. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. Varsho measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here 2. That one missing inside.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
And that one missing low. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Patrick Bailey steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Base hit, left center field. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. And up next for Chicago, Jacob Young. He popped out his first time. That one the other way. Marte to first, and the inning is over. Back now at Fenway. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
The left fielder.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. 3-1.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Young pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Turner now. Now fly ball to right center. Young makes a move towards the gap. 2 away now. So the batting order turns over. J.P. Crawford digs in now. He's grounded out a couple of times. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ceddanne Rafaela. Popped up. O'Hearn makes the catch, and there's one gone. Stephen Kwan now at the plate, has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. And they'll do it again. Hit in the air, left field. Ward drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's Ketel Marte. First pitch misses. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Trout.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
First offering, and it just misses.
Count 1-0.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance speed, there's one. On to Bellinger. That's a double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
So digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. Both two in this one. The other way. Machado throws to first in time. And that is the inning. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the seventh. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Manny Machado. This to center field. Trout on his horse. Long run, nice grab. And there's one down. Bellinger up to hit.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's outside. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and Bellinger is out. Now a chance for Geraldo Perdomo. That's too low, and that's ball one. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. That misses, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground out to short. Zips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the 7th, and now Trevor Story. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Late swing fouled off. Just outside. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's outside. 2-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Perdomo on to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Taylor Ward up next for the Red Sox.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And the batter will be Justin Turner. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Into the monster seats and gone. That should get the dugout going. And now they're out front. It's 2-1. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That's in there. And that's strike one. He swings and fouls one off.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Young under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now the right fielder, Dalton Varsho. Irvin back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Patrick Bailey. So the tying run at second, falling behind 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Next pitch is outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
First and second, no outs. And now new arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Burr.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings and misses. Strike one. And that one is inside, ball 1. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Now at the plate, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swings through that one for strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. The shortstop takes a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Mike Trout. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Vest. In his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Varsho hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Shohei Ohtani up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kwan. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Look out! And it hit him. Ryan O'Hearn up next for the Red Sox. swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Back in Boston, all set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the White Sox DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounds one to short. Crawford slings it across, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Now Machado up here. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Cody Bellinger steps to the plate for the White Sox. Known for his late inning heroics. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Two outs. That one fouled off. The White Sox down to their final strike. And that skips in the dirt. Just missing there. And now it's 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So 2 down. The left-hander on now, Danny Young.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
There's a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next pitch misses way outside. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. And that is the ball game. Irvin with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it.